Hello. Okay, I have a really random video today. This has nothing to do with makeup, products, anything like that. This is just a random video of something that I feel needs to be heard, and I'm sure other people have done videos on this and have told you how they felt, but I just got so frustrated a minute ago that I just felt like I had to let this out, and I had to let other young women of America understand something, because society is just so messed up these days that we're messed up in our head. We're thinking all these stupid things. So I was going through Facebook and I came across something that has been a controversy and been going on for a while lately, actually. I'm sure everybody's heard of it. Adults are getting mad at Barbie dolls and saying that Barbie dolls should be banned and should be a toy because it gives young women an unrealistic expectation of what they should look like, what their body should look like, how their makeup should look, what color their hair should be. And they think that Barbie's basically just this evil portrayal of what we should look like, and is causing women to be insecure, causing little girls to be upset with who they are and what they look like, and causing them from a young age to not be proud of who they are. Now, let me tell you, as somebody who has played with, or who played with Barbies for a majority of her young life, I mean, I played with Barbies literally every single day, up until I was 14. I mean, I loved Barbies. They were my favorite toy in the entire world. I'd sit in my room for hours upon hours, playing The Bachelor with my Barbies, sitting there with my cousin Jessica when she babysat me, chopping all their hair off, and having my mom get extremely pissed off at me. So I know a thing or two about Barbies, and let me tell you, my whole childhood growing up, never once, not once, did I look at a Barbie and say, wow, I wish I looked like that. Because it's a doll, it's a toy. As a little kid, you don't think like that until someone puts it in your head to think like that. Because I grew up in a family that taught me that I was beautiful the way I was, that regardless of if I was skinny or bigger, they would still love me no matter what. So I never grew up wanting to look like the Barbie, thinking that the Barbie was so beautiful. And when I got older, I wanted to have perfect blonde platinum hair with big boobs and no, I never, because it's a toy. It never crossed my mind as a little girl that I wanted to look like that. You don't think these things as a little kid unless it's put into your head, and that's what's happening nowadays. All these moms are coming forward and saying, it's society is making it so that my daughter isn't happy with herself. She thinks she needs to be skinny because all these models are skinny. She thinks she needs to be perfect because all these girls on these TV shows are perfect. No, that's not why your daughter feels that way. Your daughter feels that way because you didn't teach her not to feel that way. You didn't tell her enough that she was perfect the way she was. I, as a little kid, once again, never watched a TV show and thought, wow, why can't I look like that? It's a TV show, and I knew it was fake, and I knew that half of these girls had fake boobs and a fake butt and dyed hair, that wasn't who they were naturally anyway, so why be jealous of it? It's not the Barbie's fault that young girls are insecure. It's not TV shows' fault. It's not video games' fault that there's problems. It's parents, society, and the way we are thought to think, or said to think. Sorry. It has nothing to do with the Barbie. If you have insecurities and you think, wow, I wish I was skinny, or I wish I was bigger, that's your own insecurities. That has nothing to do with a Barbie doll, and we need to stop as a society blaming these stupid random stuff for our problems. Because a Barbie is exactly that. It's a Barbie. It's a toy meant for little girls to play with. It was not designed for little girls to look at their bodies and be like, oh, I wish I looked like that. And if you do think that, you look at a Barbie and say, oh, I wish I looked like that, and you cry about it and you literally get depressed about it, then you should probably get some help. You should probably talk to somebody, because you shouldn't feel that way. And it's not the Barbie's fault that you feel that way. You should probably look into your life, figure some things out, because the reason why you feel like that is because that's the way everybody's made you think you're supposed to think like that. So all these parents, I'm not a parent, so okay, maybe I don't have room to talk, but all these parents need to stop with this we need to ban Barbie crap, because it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It is a Barbie, and if you want to take that away, whatever. That's just another object you're taking away from young kids to make them have less of an imagination. Let's just continue to take away the toys that were made for us to have an imagination and to be kids, and let's continue to let them play these video games and watch TV all day and stay cooped up in their bedrooms instead of letting them go out and play and be kids. Because now we got to make this toy that was innocent turn into some evil object that now every time a little girl looks at it, all she thinks is, I wish I was as pretty as Barbie. No, little girls shouldn't think like that. And if they do, check your parenting skills and monitor what they watch, because they're probably being brainwashed to think that way. Because no little girl or even a little boy is born thinking that they're anything less than perfect unless somebody teaches them that they're anything less than perfect. Now my rant is over. So if you have a little girl, go buy her a Barbie doll because they're fun to play with. And tell her every day that she is perfect, because if you do, guarantee you when she hits 2021, she'll be confident enough in herself to be able to look at a Barbie doll and remember the good times and the good memories instead of looking at it thinking, wow, I wish that was me. Because at the end of the day, it's a freaking toy.